going to be making a volcano, and this is part of our play with technology and scientific play unit that we have been looking at. So first of all, works well with a 2 litre bottle of water, an empty bottle. You're going to add in 15 ml of soap. So I've just used my fairy liquid here. And add that into the bottom of your water, and then I'm topping that up with 100 ml of cold water just out the tap. After I check the recipe, of course. And I'm also going to add in 400 ml of white vinegar. At that point, you could actually add some food colouring in. So if you were going to make this as a volcano, we might want to add in red food colouring, or you could let your children have a choice of what colour they would like. And I only added in a small bit here just to test out whether it was going to start fizzing up all over my kitchen. So I think when you're doing this, it's definitely better to make it outside. That is what we would have been doing. We would have been doing this activity in our groups outside. But for now, we can watch the video. So just added in a small bit. And next, I just had a cup of baking soda or bicarbonate of soda, and then I topped that up with water. I didn't add that into the bottle. I put that in a jug until it was time to go outside. Now, these volcano activities are really popular in schools and nurseries, and that's because it's an ideal for group activities, and it'll allow pupils to work together with each other, teamwork. It's also good for recycling objects to make it craft activities from. Children will also benefit from doing an activity like this because it is a hands-on experience. They learn about how when the ingredients are combined, it would create a chemical reaction, hence the scientific play aspect. And you can introduce the different topics such as volcanic eruptions in countries in the world with volcanoes. So there's lots of teaching aspects and takes that you could incorporate with a lesson like this, depending on the age and stage that you're doing it with. As the adult in supervising this activity, the preparing for the experiment, the adding of colours, placing volcanoes, making paper mache volcanoes. You can also make smaller ones, like out of little mini yogurt pots that could be done in the classroom. So it's more of an individual task rather than a teamwork group task. Looking at the cause and effect of what happens when we use these ingredients together. So there's lots of different aspects that you can be focusing on here. So I've taken it outside. I really am sorry that the lighting wasn't better than this. That's why I've made a wee video on our phone as well so that you can see that too. And all I'm doing is pouring in the slurry of baking soda and the water into the vinegar and soap powder mixture, and it is actually terrible. You can see my beautiful slippers, but you can't see what's actually happening here. But the chemical reaction has taken place. It's all fizzed up, and it has come out like a volcano, where you would be able to see how you could link that to all your other teaching aspects. You can see why we thought it would be a better idea to do outside. And that just keeps going on. A really good activity for our young people, for scientific play, lots of aspects that you could create a lesson from this